We all got a text that there was a meeting, so we kind of knew something was up. We didn't know what. We started speculating, and then on the walk down to the meeting, I met up with one of my friends who had already heard, and he broke the news to me.
Our captain, Owen Thomas, tragically committed suicide, and I think our whole world was rocked.
And I remember Taylor calling me, and I couldn't even recognize him. He was so upset, and I think what it really was the shock.
I didn't really comprehend what happened. To lose someone your own age and that young, that's just a shock, and I don't think you can comprehend that.
That entire season was really dedicated to Owen, and I thought our kids, really from start to finish, were on a mission. He was front and center.
Shortly thereafter, my girlfriend's good friend took her own life.
No one understands why. No one can ever understand why people do that, and that's the hardest part in all of this, is trying to figure out why. And
there's still points where there's questions you can't answer, and there's times where you can't get through. How could any good come of this? So the most important thing for me was prayer. There was just many nights where I don't see why this is happening. I don't know why this is happening to me, but I know there's a plan, so please shed some light on it, show me, or I'm gonna trust you, and there's gonna be a reason for all of this. And it was definitely a huge help for me, just talking, especially just to have a relationship with God and pray with Him. To never keep anything bottled up. I think it's so important to talk and get your feelings out and just communicate what you're feeling, because you never know who's gone through the same thing. You never know who can be there to help. And another thing, especially for me, is I prayed. You can't just go to church on Sundays. It can't just be a routine. I think you have to have a constant relationship. So now I see there's more to life, and I really just want to through all this, just make my life really count and realize that there's a plan.